Okay, there we go. Now the VOD. Now the VOD's recording started. I am forgetful. Oh, an Electivire, Kilowattrel, Bouffalant. You guys plugged me in! What the heck? Oh, let me go. Thank you. No. Let me go. Why do you have to keep me trapped there while you recharged? Wait, level cap is 73. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry. You did miss Insurgents earlier. We fought against... we were up against the Elite Four and all. We got through 3 of the Elite Four members before my brain was just like, I can't think. My brain dead. Brain went kablooey. As it genuinely did. I'm perfectly fine. The reason my brain went kablooey, it died, is because I had to deal with the Elite Four member Kayla and London, and both of them were hard. Both of them were hard to deal with. Kayla required multiple restarts before I finally beat her. London took the end of last Insurgent stream and a couple restarts here. And that was them on easy mode because I put the difficulty down to easy. And that's not fun. And now I have to deal with Edward. Who has a sandstorm team. Yay. And my only water type is... Yes, you did. My only water type is also a steel type. But yeah, this is Pokemon Relict. RC has kind of dragged us here because he lost his plates and needs us to get them for him. And I just spend the entire time messing with Arceus. That's what I do. I just spend this entire time messing with Arceus. In fact, like, the reason we're able to ride Arceus is solely because we messed with him and convinced him to let us ride him across the water. Like, if only we had a horse or alpaca-like being here that I could ride on. It's very fun. It is a roguelike. So everything's randomized, essentially. Like, the starters are randomized. Each section of floors randomized every 5. The Pokemon that are found on there, random. Items in the shop, when we get to the shop, random. The boss battles every 10 floors, random. items you find in each floor, random. Like, everything's random, and if you fail, you go right back down. Yeah. Only you're not playing a Pokemon, you're playing a human. And Arceus is with us in a human form. And the shop owners, basically the rest spot, we get help from the human versions of the Lake Trio. 2 make matter and 3 make spirit. Shaping the world. We found the Dread Plate. Well done. The beings mentioned here form the core of the world. Volkia and Dialga govern space and time, while Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf embody the spirit, wisdom, emotion, and willpower. Is there one of those you find yourself particularly strong in? As for me, it'd have to be wisdom. Honestly, yeah, for me it's going to be either wisdom or willpower. Because I tend to be very knowledgeable with stuff. But I am also extremely stubborn. As the one who created everything, it'd be shameful if I lacked knowledge about anything in this world. I rarely forget anything, so if I ever claim I have, it would be a blatant lie. It is willpower, emotion, knowledge. So, emotion, willpower, wisdom are essentially it. You're fine, you're fine. It's essentially like, which one are you drawn more to? If you're a very emotional person, then emotion. If you're a very logical person, wisdom. If you're very much a fighter, willpower. I rarely get anything, so if I ever claim I have, it would be a blatant lie. I've witnessed so much since the moment I came into existence. If I had the chance to erase my memories, and return to the one I once was, still discovering the wonders of the world, I wonder. See, when we go to our menu, Arceus is right there with us, and we do not look impressed. Hi. Oh yeah, no, when I first saw a video for this, the person doing the video even said that he was Bondo material. This Pokemon is its perfume incarnate. Its aroma changes to suit the desires of the smeller. I forgot what it was up there. Freshly baked bread. I think you're just hungry. Nonsense. You don't need to be hungry to appreciate the aroma of perfectly baked bread. Oh! Delete it! Yeah, the fan games from the people that made this one, I actually really like, because those are actually really good. They did another roguelite that has to do with like Kyogre, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, and Lugia. You specifically travel with Lugia to visit the legendary birds, and then ultimately Kyogre. I quite enjoyed that one. I'm still playing it technically, but I'm taking a break because it took me a few tries at the beginning just to get past the forest. Hydrapple! No, not Hydrapple. Hi, how are you actually? It's not Grapple. No, actually. It's Diplin. The birds are not assholes in that game. They actually govern an island, each their own, and each island has its own problems. The island I'm on currently is the first one, which is Moltres' island, and they cannot grow anything on their island. So they always have to get it from other places. Moltres is literally there trying her damnedest, because all the birds are apparently girls in this one. She is trying her damnedest to help her island prosper. Like, she's trying everything, but the only way they can is through a mine that is slowly not, like, no one is really starting to buy stuff from them, from the mine. As to where she doesn't even eat food properly. She will actually just eat rocks on the ground. That's how it is for her. She's just eating rocks on the ground to sustain her own hunger, while making sure that everyone else on the island, whether they're miners or not, get pay from what's going on with the mine, and making sure that they all have food. Even if sometimes some of them have to skip out on food themselves to get other things that they want. But I have not met Zapdos or Articuno yet. I'm curious what they are going to be like. But I'd have to go back into the game to see that. Chansey are always willing to help, aren't they? So true. I could never get past Zapdos. Even if you get hurt when chasing after them, they still come to your aid. I made them long ago, and I still cared about the well-being of everyone above all else. But now it's just too boring, isn't it? So you don't care about anyone anymore. Care leads to patterns, and patterns lead to predictability. Meaning, nothing dulls faster than that. Still, sometimes I miss the simplicity of it. Chansey turned and trod off, leaving something behind. We got haze. Hold up, did Chansey just haze us? Why'd he give us haze? What the heck, Chansey? What is that? But with that one, with the Lugia one, there's actually another mystery dungeon one for it. Specifically about the the Manaphy, or Fiona, one of those two, that follows around the Lugia you travel with. So you travel with this little one too. Oh, hi. They actually made a fan game specifically of Mystery Dungeon for that. It is amazing. I've not actually tried the game yet, but it looks really cool. I need to try it. They also do have a fan game that is actually not a roguelike or a mystery dungeon. That is an actual one where you go around writing gyms. And it's actually interesting. I'm playing that one and I actually kind of like it. You're shiny hunting Fion? That sounds cool. A sleeping Daramaka. Means the fire inside it has diminished. Even like this, it's possible to make it fall over. I believe it's considered a symbol of good fortune because of it. Oh look, a dropping. You should pick it up.
What? Why should I do that?
Don't look at me like that. People have used Daramaka, the droppings, to keep themselves warm for a long time. I'm merely looking out for you. Daramaka woke up and ran away, leaving something behind. I'm so late! No worries, no worries. Heck, technically you could just have me as like a morning stream to help you wake up. I'm not gonna question that. I don't question why any Pokemon has what it has. Hello, you three.
Hi, Azo.
These three look so adorable.
The three of us usually hang around lakes. Guardianship and secrecy are kind of our deal. So we've hidden our spots away in some, well, let's call them creative locations. But for you, I'm willing to share a bit if you're curious. Mine's tucked away in a crystal cave. You can only get in if you solve a puzzle made of, yeah, you guessed it, crystals. Back then, and when I was guarding a time gear, I even triggered the lake to fill with crystal formations to make the gear impossible to reach. Sure, it kind of messed up the view, but if it meant doing my job right, it was totally worth it.
Well, at least the lake you're in now didn't get completely drained by a bomb for your capture. The sight of all those Magikarp desperately flopping around on the dry lake bed. Now that was a little entertaining.
Excuse me, Master? What could you possibly be talking about?
Oh, don't mind me. He just referenced Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl. Pearl with that. The Time Gear stuff is from the Sinnoh Mystery Dungeon games. Meanwhile, he goes and freaking references the actual trainer games of Sinnoh. Have you noticed the sound that follows me when I walk? It's like a soft twinkle, twinkle. Surely you've heard it. Sometimes I wonder, would it become tiring to hear it over and over? I actually find it interesting. I like it. Soothing. Is that so? I chose it myself, you know. If I must walk this world, I might as well leave something pleasant. Leave behind something pleasant.
Hi, Uxie. Opponent is quite savvy in the water type.
Okay.
Miss Brett. Hi. Um,
There's another little feature of this game. For one, you can actually get any legendary paradox or Ultra Beast you want, as long as you have the shards for it. So you can get any legendary. And then if you are bored, like, I can't allow that to happen, can I? And they do this. Its name doth commence with the letter S. Basically, you're trying to figure out what Pokemon he's thinking of, and you only have five tries. But asking a question takes up a try. No. What generation? From generation 6 doth it hail. You tried. So it's from Gen 6, so Sinnoh. Not Sinnoh, Kalos. It's from Kalos. My brain went Sylveon, guys. Hold on, I'm guessing Sylveon. Is it Sylveon? Yeah! Just from the S. It's starting with S and being from Gen 6. My brain immediately was Sylveon, and it was accurate, guys. Let's go. Let's try and get to 30 this time. Verily, 'tis a Pokemon of 1 foot and 0 inches in stature. Okay, what gen? From Gen 9 doth it hail. So, latest games. What type? It's electric. Tommy? Hold up. I'm checking how tall Palmy is. I have a Pokedex app on my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Like, is Palmy 1 foot? No, it's not. Okay, so it's not that one. What's the other electric type? Yeah, Tadbulb. Let me check. If I don't get an ad on my Pokedex. I think it is Tadbulb. Yeah, and Morpeko. And they're also both electric types. Like, we gotta keep that in mind too. Nope, not Tadbulb. Okay. So it's a foot. It's electric type and it's from Gen 9. You know, Pokedex, I would very much appreciate it if you did not have an ad. I want to check stuff. Don't you just say it when your Pokedex gets an ad, guys? One of the ads was even for the Pokemon trading card game. Okay, so from Scarlet and Violet, it's an electric type, specifically Paldea. Not Wattrel. Hold on. I went to look at Palmies again, And in my Pokedex is 11 inches. But one thing with this game is it could be 1 inch off. Like whatever he says could easily be 1 inch off. So because it was 11 inches, it was 1 away from 12 inches, which is 1 foot. So it was actually palmy. But we're going until we get to 30. From Generation 9, Dolthid Hail.
What type? Electric again? Really?
So Gen 9 electric. What's the type? 7 foot 11 inches in stature. I think that's Kilowattrel. That or it's Miraidon or something. Okay, that one is 11. That's 5. It's from Gen 9. It's electric type. Wait, yeah, Raging Bolt. My Pokedex does not include Raging Bolt. Hold on. It's not including it. Yeah, Raging Bolt. It's not. It wasn't showing up. It wasn't showing Raging Bolt or Scarlet and Violet. And I sectioned it off. What the heck? Oh, Tom, what the heck? Its name doth commence with the letter G. Yeah, no, I am not replaying. I'm not replaying Gen 9. I've already played it 3 times. Times as well. And it's like, no more. Because I played it on my own when it was coming out. Oh, in Scarlet. Then I played it in Violet. Then I played Violet so I could get stuff from that. And then I also did Scarlet on another file, like on another account for stream. Like, no more. No more. No thanks. Swift Swim. Golduck. No. Okay. So Goldeen. 2 foot. I think that's Goldeen. No, Goldeen. Actually, yeah, because Goldeen has it down. Goldeen has it down as 1 foot 11 inches. That means it is it.
Yeah.
We're going until we're at 30, guys. Lo, its mightiest attribute is speed. From Generation 7, Dolthid. So Alola. From Alola. What type? Is an electric. What did I just start with? Starts with Z. Okay. So it is from Lola. It starts with Z. Okay, Zero Aura. Zeb Striker was from Gen 5. Zero Aura came in Gen, like it was initially released in Gen 7. But it did not actually, it was not available until Gen 8 during a event, which I participate in the event with a friend of mine from another country. But I did not get a Zero Aura. I'm still bitter about that. I fought so damn hard to get a Zero Aura, to beat that Zero Aura in those gigantic, in that Dynamax dens. I didn't get it, but it's fine. I have a Zero Aura in Legend ZA now. That's sad. Yeah, it was in-game. It was an in-game event in Sword and Shield. All you had to do was be on, like, have the game online. So you need the Nintendo Switch Online subscription, and you needed to beat the Zero Aura in the Dynamax Den. That was it. You just had to do that. But I think there was another thing where you had to be the host, because it did not give me the Zero Aura, despite me beating it with my friend. Let's move on to the next one. Its name doth commence with the letter N. What type? It's poison. Okay, what gen? Gen 1. No, that's the thing. There is... Yeah, there's multiple Nidos. Height. 2 foot 7 inches. Okay, Nidorina is that... Okay, it's Nidorina! I needed specifically the height. Because Nidorina is a different height than Nidorino. It would have said that it was 3 foot if it was Nidorino. I made the right call. What to ask? Let's go. Mayhap it possess the ability Vital Spirit. Okay. Generation. Gen 2. Height. Wow, now you will do that. Okay, 2 foot 11 inches with Vital Spirit. Starts with a D. It might be Delibird. Let me check. Yeah, it came out in Gen 2. has vital spirit, and is 211. So it's Delibird. From Generation 1, Doth a Tale. Okay, what do I just start with? Starts with an E. I don't think there was a lot of ones that started with E, was there? Evie Ekans. Yeah, there's only Eevee, Ekans, Electabuzz, Electrode, Execute, Executor. What type? Okay, we're down to 2 now. Yeah, Electrode is Gen 1. Alright, so is Execute or Executor? If my brain and mouth will actually work together, I can speak. Okay. Wait. Okay, it's Execute. Or not Execute, Executor. That way is Executor right away. Yep, that's Executor. No, it's not. Woo. Okay. We'll go to 31 and then we're done there. Who knows? Like, who knows? From Generation 6, Doth a Tale. Okay, so Kalos again. What type? Fairy. What ability? Flower Veil. Yeah, all the original fairies initially come from there. Though some earlier gens did change to, like, earlier generation Pokemon changed to be also fairy. Like, the Clefairy line was not originally fairy. Yeah, I think it's the Floette line. Height? 3 foot 7 inches. I think that's specifically Floette. So I don't think Flabebe is that tall. No, it's not that one. It's Florigus. Yeah, it's Florigus. Flabebe is short. Floette is 7 inches. How tall is Flabebe? Flabebe is even smaller than that. Flabebe is only 3 inches. All right, last one for this floor. From Generation 1, Doth a Tale. All right. Can it evolve? This creature hath the power to evolve. Okay, so it's not a final evolution, and it's not one that can't evolve at all. What did I just start with? It's just with an. I swear! Arceus! Arceus! I swear to those above, Arceus. What are you doing? What type? Give me the weight. Just give me the weight. As soon as it said Generation 1 and then starts with N, it's like, you're giving me the Nidoran line again, aren't you? Aren't you, Arceus? You bitch! Okay. No, it's not. It's not. I hate you. It's the male Nidoran. It's specifically Nidoran male. Ah, I hate you. Because the male and female Nidoran have different weights. That guy is about 20 pounds. The girl is about 16. The girl is lighter. For context, everyone, what Cool had asked was, how heavy is that guy? Yeah, no. It's like, nope, it's neither of those, actually. It's neither of those. Okay, no, Arceus, we're done. You gave us two members of the Nidoran line. We're done. Goodbye. We're going up. Oh. We're against this guy. I actually never fought this guy before. I've never fought him. Because I never played the original Hoenn games. You don't need to be forgiven. You're fine. I believe the way you say this name is Juan. So, the way his name sounds, even sounds like he's saying he won. He did it though. Oh? That essentially makes it so that Arceus can use one of the discs we have, one of the plates we have for him. And he changes color. No, where? No. I don't have good healing stuff. Still water type bitch. Given that Walrein was there, my brain is thinking that it might be this, like, this version of him that we would run into in Sinnoh. I really don't know. I genuinely don't. No! My Lonic!
Why?
La Rosa! No, he's Hoenn. I know there are some points in like some games where you actually get to see previous gym leaders again. And given how he has that sprite, my brain is like, okay, is this when we run into him in Sinnoh or Unova? Is that what this is? Yeah, black 2 and white 2. Which I'm getting tired of you recovering and using leftovers. I'm Mega Evolving so I can beat your ass. I'm tired of you. Get out of here. Get out. Get out, my Lodic. I'm tired of you. But yeah, none of the people will say anything. The powers of plates are shared among Pokemon. The Meta Plate. Thank you. Green isn't my favorite. That is rather refreshing to look at. There are 18 types in total. Each one has a plate it can draw power from. That means every Pokemon can make use of these plates too. Of course, I'm the one who draws out their full potential. Are you fond of any particular type? Yes. I personally think the Fairy type is quite charming. It even gives me a nice pink look. Though it has its weaknesses. I think the Ice type is impressive as well. In the end, though, it all comes down to knowing how to use them properly. The moment that you know your opponent's type, you already have a solid advantage. There are even people who've memorized nearly every Pokemon, their types, and effectiveness. Why are you calling me out? Don't call me out! No, it's not dragon. Despite me being a dragon, my favorite is not dragon. I have 2 favorite types. They're even. But I do like dragons. It's just I don't like the dragon type the best in Pokemon. Dragon type in Pokemon is not my favorite. But outside of Pokemon, I love dragons so much. Like, I actually have 2... Oh, no, 1. I have 1 skeleton dragon. Yeah, no, knowing that I am my favorite type doesn't work. Because all of them are varying heights for every type. Those people truly aren't afraid of boredom. I don't appreciate you calling me out, Arceus! The fuck? Yeah, I have a skeleton dragon. I have many skeletons. I have a skeleton bird, a skeleton fish, a skeleton bat, skeleton frog, and a skeleton mermaid. Space Club time! We get to see more story! get to see more story of Arceus with the hermit. I'm sorry. I should have noticed you were feeling bad earlier. It's alright. As I said, it's just a cold. How long will you keep saying that? You're burning up. You're not okay. Please, tell me how to help. Even Fido is worried. Looks like there's no use hiding it anymore. I've been ill for a long time. Doctors warned me this cold climate wasn't good for me, and that if I stayed, I'd end up like this. Then why didn't you leave? Because there's no one else here. Travelers rely on me to guide them across the mountain. People say the hermit in the mountains will help you pass. So I stayed, even if it cost me. So this was your choice. But you can't just live only for others. That's unfair. You're right. It is unfair. But once, a woman told me she felt safe crossing the mountain because of me. She mentioned that her only family lived on the other side, as this was the only way for her to visit them every once in a while. Stop pushing yourself so hard, please. I've always lived alone, but knowing I could help others reunite with their loved ones, it gave me purpose. Yes, and I had you too, little one. You stayed by my side, helping me bake bread for me to eat. For that, I'll always be grateful. But what about your dream? You always said you wanted to open a bakery somewhere else. You even said I'd be there with you. I really said that, didn't I? I'm sorry. I knew it was never possible. I guess I was just too happy. Finally have some company at home. Unfair. Unfair! I'm sorry I hid it from you. But tell me, Else, once I'm gone, what will you do? Don't say that. I don't want you to mention something like that. You don't want the way of being Arceus, do you? I don't even know him. That's not me. Everything he did, I'm not tied to it. I just want to live freely. It's my own person, no matter why I was sent here. I see. I'm glad to hear you say that. Life can be cruel, but still, this world is beautiful. Even in hardship, there's always a way to smile. I couldn't fulfill my dream, but I was still happy, and that's enough. House, could I ask you one thing? I feel a little weak. Could you bake some bread for me? Me? I've never done that. I'm not sure I can. Alright, I'll do my best. After no small amount of hardship, and quite a few concerning explosions, a familiar smell filled the house. His hair is on fire! His hair is on fire up there! It's done. I finished it. It's a little burnt, but edible. Here, you eat it on your own? Hey, did you fall asleep? He did not. You can't do this to me. Please, answer me. Hey. Oh, this is cruel. Now we're in a cold area right after that? No! That's cruel, game. Cruel. What the hell? No. He did not cook the bread dog. He did not cook the Fido. No. The hermit was already dying. There was nothing to save them. They asked him to make the bread. And they died while waiting for it. And no, Aus is a name he chose for himself. That's the name he chose. He chose Aus instead of Arceus. Yeah, I get these every time I talk to the guys in the rest area. Off we go. Okay, there's a request over here. Many people say that two heads think better than one.
Honestly, I need to about shiny hunting in there again.
Initially, what I was doing before was I was doing a full team of 6 for each color of the rainbow, basically. But I stopped doing that. I kind of gave up on it. But what I might do is I might see about shiny hunting Lopunny. Specifically, an alpha Lopunny. Specifically, shiny alpha Lopunny. Many people say that two heads think better than one. I'm unsure if that is true for this specific Pokemon. It won't stop once it goes on a rampage. Although, it seems to be holding something between its leaves. How will you proceed? Must get the item! So true. His mega, it's like nothing really changed. From what I saw, the only thing he really got different was... The only thing he got different was that he got spikes on his heads. That's about it. That's all I saw that was different. Oh yeah, Arceus also told us when we saw one of the Gen 8 fossil Pokemon, he said that he's not responsible for those abominations. Whoa. I wish you luck with that. I can never handle those for long enough to get a shiny of them. Like, just give me the Pokemon. I don't need these shiny. You're not a tree. Hmm? You cannot deceive me. I designed you both and actual trees. I designed both you and actual trees. Don't be so mean. Come on. Come on, Arceus. Be nice, the little tree. Still not a tree. You made it sad, Arceus. Arceus, you made the poor thing sad. What the heck? I have 2 Icy Wind now. I think so, actually. Actually, no, because Bonsly tended to cry. Bonsly tended to cry, but it didn't hurt itself. So I don't think it would hurt itself. You know, I just don't really want to with those ones because, like, I have a hard time knowing where the Pokemon are. Just like, I'm not going to risk trying to get them shiny. 2 beings of time and space is set free from the original one. Yeah, school plate. Let's see. 2 beings it speaks of are Dialga and Palkia. As described, they were entrusted with the creation and control of time and space. Each resides within their own realm, separated from one another. Both elements are extremely dangerous to tamper with. At the same time, they're the most entertaining forces to observe. Just like the situation we find ourselves in now. As dangerous as it may seem, because this is something even I am experiencing for the first time. I'm enjoying this a little. Oh yeah, and the Shakespearean English that you hear from him in Legends of Arceus, he says that he does that just for entertainment. He likes seeing the confused look on humans' faces. So like he likes seeing the confused look on people's faces whenever he speaks like that. No! I should have quick balled! I don't know how to go to boxes. There! I'm at boxes. Okay, I have a little Zoa here. How How do I make that smaller? Wait. How do I make that smaller? I found it! I love that we went from a cold area to now a boiling hot area. Yes, you're back! I think there's only one more plate. And the plates are random. You don't get them in a specific order. They're completely and utterly random. See, we have fighting, flying, poison, ground. Rock, bug, ghost, steel, fire, water, grass, electric, psychic, ice, dark, fairy, and normal. So I think we're just gonna be getting to the top of the mountain here. Or top of the tower here. Hi, Ice Cube.
This Pokemon is quite sensitive to the heat.
Why is it here then?
So it tries to keep its head cold all the time, at all times.
We need to get this one out of here. Like, I'm sorry. You're saying it's sensitive to the heat. It's literally right next to lava. That guy is depressed. This Ice Cube is depressed, guys. Why is it in the hot area? Oh my god. Ice Cube, are you okay?
There seems to be something interesting trapped in the ice. I won't let you acquire it without a fight.
I'm also knocking this out for its own sanity. This poor thing is in a fire area! Darlin, you're not supposed to be here! You're sensitive to the heat! Why are you in the volcano spot? Darlin! Get out of here! Go! Go! Please! You need to get out of here. Okay? Out. No, I've actually seen under the ice of an ice cube. That's not a normal penguin. Metagrossite. I think I already have Metagrossite. Yes, Arceus, it was worth it to get that poor thing out of here. It did not need to be here. It was putting itself at risk being here. Why are there more ice on this floor? Why are there more ice types in the fire lava level? Oh my god, it's normal Avalugg and Hisuian Avalugg. Guys, look at that. It's normal Avalugg and Hisuian Avalugg together. Never thought you'd see it. I think all the ice types here are depressed, guys. I think they're all depressed. My goodness. Oh, Scissorite.
Mimikyu!
This creature is so desperate to be loved. It hides beneath a cloth pretending to be something it's not.
Don't worry, Mimikyu. Everyone now loves you so much.
No one has ever seen what lies beneath. Not without consequences. If you're curious, now would be the time to peek. I could always revive you afterwards.
You're a fucking ass. No, thank you.
What a shame. Watching you try, I might have made it for some memorable entertainment.
Arceus, can I please throw you in the lava? What the fuck? Hi, speaking of me wanting to shiny on Alpha Lopunny, Lopunite. Yeah, no, in this game, me and Arceus just mess with each other constantly. That's our entire being. Just mess with each other. Legion! Why? Why are you here, darling? Why are you in fire? Why? Do you not have self-preservation skills? Darling! Oh, hey, the Dunsparce. Umbreon! At floor 90. First, heal me, please. Thank you.
Oh, did Yuxi and Azov already tell you about our little secrets? Well then, I suppose it's only fair. I share something about myself too. Let's see. Should I talk about my lake? Mine lies underground. To reach it, you have to let the shifting sands of the desert swallow you. Only the truly desperate would jump into moving sands, expecting anything beneath. And yet, somehow, people still manage to find it.
A proper entrance should challenge the mind. Puzzles, for instance, ensure only those with the knowledge to proceed can do so.
Well, knowledge may open the door, but only sheer will can carry you through it. Still, even determination won't help if you're clueless about what you're doing. And none of that matters if you don't feel why it's worth it. If someone lacks heart, they'll never make it to the end.
In the end, all three aspects are essential: willpower, emotion, and knowledge.
To neglect any one of them
Can lead to trouble.
don't you think, Master?
They're calling you out, Arceus.
You're having quite a lot of fun with this, is what I think. As a god, I carry the burden of delivering justice to the world. So, let me ask you something that's been on my mind.
Hi. Hi there. You tried. You tried, darling. Yeah, no, it did scare me. At this point, jump scare is jump scare chat. I need to change it to just be, it's not jump scaring me, it's jump scaring the chat. That's what it is instead. It's jump scaring the chat. Can you jump scare the other chatters, guys?
So, let me ask you something that's been on my mind. If someone committed terrible crimes, but then lost all their memories, everything they were, everything they did, should they still be judged for it?
Honestly, I'm not sure. That's a kind of difficult thing to answer. Because if they lose their memories, technically they're not exactly the same person anymore. But they could still eventually get the memories back. So then they would have to be judged. So I guess they should be judged.
Is that so? May as well be considered a new person. They'd probably beg you to believe they're innocent, unaware of who they once were. Punishing them wouldn't change anything. Not exactly the most empathetic approach, wouldn't you agree?
That's the thing. They could eventually remember who they are. And you don't know when, so that's honestly a hard question. It genuinely is. Alright, you. Dragon. Okay, you know, staying at the front. Max potions. Do I have anything to sell? So many of these. I have so many of those. Okay, I don't think I have anything to sell. Mine is actually Bayonet. I love Bayonet. Oh shit, we're against Cynthia! Hi, Cynthia! Yeah, you totally redeemed for her to show up. Yes. You know, I adore you so much. You know, you are the best. You're the best, you know. you know, lived on only one. Weir did not. Weir went down. He could not live on one. I genuinely do not know how you know lived on only one. Guys, I don't know how. Pokemon's trying to drop, guys. My god, stop that! I basically keep flinching. Sam named him. Hi, Sam. Good to see you, bud. We were playing Insurgents earlier, and then after 3 Elite Four members, brain die. Brain dead. We're against Cynthia, Sam. God damn it, you have a fucking King's Rock on! Frick you! Frick you and your King's Rock! Frick you and your King's Rock! No! La Rosa! No. Weir cannot solo this. Go away. Yuno, let's go. Come on, Yuno. This one has a life orb. Yeah, Yuno went down to 1 HP and lived. Yuno tanked. No! No! She's burned! She's burned! Okay, I made the fucking right move. Oh my god. Hydrating kissed. Hydrating kissed. She is. She really is. Ah! Lumiere. No, I lost. Thank you. You have to accept everything as it is. Ah! Okay, our Pokemon are the same. We have our items. Can I please go back up there? I want to change floors. Yeah, we got back up to 80. Thank you. Hi. Give me fire pledge. Give me fire pledge. That's my opponent this time. Okay, dragon. Still, okay. Okay, yeah. We don't have to do any of this fight. Again, yes. Let me just collect these items and then up we go. No! Dot man! Dot man! What the heck? Bye! Bye-bye! I don't want to get close to by a polytoad. Damn, what the heck? You came in just in time for me to lose? What the heck? Apparently you showing up brought me bad luck, Sam. Why you do that to me? Why you do that to me, Sam? Did you just want to make the stream longer? Is that it? You want to make the stream longer? Bow. Gyarados. Love that we can just find Megastone just lying around. Luckily, we don't need to deal with anything here. No! Okay, and the champion we fight should not be Cynthia anymore. We should not be fighting Cynthia anymore. Unless it randomized back into her. I know the opponents that we fight also swap whenever we fail. Oh, hey! Gardevoir is here. Gardevoir, darling. No. Gardevoir reception, guys. Hi, Tyrantrum. I keep getting caught. Hi. No, let me go. Go away.
Hi, Luxray.
That right there is one reason why I love having guard for with Trace. Okay. We're back up here. Shop. Still dragon type, guys. Yes, it changed to Lance. Like, as soon as I saw that still said that they were savvy and dragon, my brain was like, okay, it shouldn't be Cynthia anymore. Please let be Lance. Let it be the other one that uses dragon. Yeah, too bad I don't have an ice move. Too bad I don't have an ice move. This Dragonite was just using a bunch of punches on her.
Kingdra.
I'm going to Weir. No, where? Disappointing, where? What the heck?
Get him out of here.
Hey, another one that's 4 times weak. Eek to ice. If only I had an ice move. It's fine though. I'm immediately switching out of that.
Huggy. Probably black it.
Act 2 and white 2. If I had to guess. So glad this one is 4 times weak to fairy. Can't beat Cynthia, but we can beat Lance. Yeah, no, that is sad. We can't beat Cynthia, but we can beat Lance. So, well.
All right, we got the last one. 3 beings. Things who are born or to bind time and space.
Why is that so fitting? These guys were protecting the dragon plate. The Draco plate. Why am I not surprised? Genuinely, just like the fact that it randomized to that is absolutely hilarious. Because the plate we get is also randomized. The plate we get is randomized. So the fact that Cynthia and Lance were both protecting the Draco plate and they specialize in dragon is hilarious.
The Draco plate. One of people's favorites. Mesprit, Yuxi, and Azelf. These are the 3 beings mentioned. Because time and space are no laughing matter, they were also created with the purpose of restraining either one, should they fall into chaos. If I had to guess, only Garatina and myself would be able to handle both at the same time. But even so, given the situation we find ourselves in, there isn't much I can do. I doubt Garatina would be kind enough to come to my aid.
Why leave it in the hands of a human and not someone stronger with better odds? Why leave it in the hands of a human?
Because that would be boring, of course. I am but a fragment of my true self. My life isn't so valuable, and I must do everything in my power to survive. As such, I'd rather have a little fun, even if it ends with my death.
That sounds so bad.
Does it really? Fragments exist to simply watch the world from up close. But from here, there isn't much I can truly enjoy. Just like my original self, I can't interfere unless it's a true emergency. If I'm being honest, my existence is rather dull. But oh well. Yes. But oh well. And with this, every plate has been returned to me. You have my sincerest gratitude, Galaxy. However, I cannot send you back just yet. Destiny Tower remains unstable. Let's reach the top together, so that I can stabilize everything.
Okay.
Story time!
Oh. The
hermit.
Thank you for everything. I promise I will try to live the fulfilling life you wanted for me. Ever since you rescued me from the mountain. I will never forget all the care and love you gave me and this world. There. Let's head home. What's wrong?
Oh, you're back. Sam. Sam, help. I don't like this kid.
Yeah. Oh, it's the kid from before. I'm sorry. I promised I'd keep my part of the deal, but now's not a good time. Could you wait a little while? Could you wait a little while? Finally, I truly am sorry.
I found you at last, Arceus.
Uh-huh.
Almighty Arceus?
Your Eminence, please grant me your blessing. The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows through my veins. I have devoted my life to you since the day I was born. I beg you, answer me. Reveal the mysteries of the world and the secrets of its creation. My desire to know more has brought me to you, and I want to know everything. No, I don't know any of that. Pokemon you revere, I'm not him. It's true, I'm apparently a fragment of Arceus, but I'm not an all-powerful being, and I have no memories of what he did. Could this be a test? A test?
To see if I'm worthy to inherit your power and create a new world.
What are you talking about?
Your Eminence, as you must know, life is full of cruelty, conflict, death, abandonment. This world should be rid of those things. With your power, let's destroy the defective one and build another without suffering.
Listen, I can see the world has been unfair to you. But ever since I came into being, it has shown me nothing but kindness. Those terrible things you mentioned, I know how ugly they can be. Evil must be judged, and loss is part of life. But overcoming those things and still finding reasons to smile, I think that's worth preserving.
So you're choosing to mock me then?
Excuse me, no,
Overcoming those things and still finding reasons to smile? What is it that what is that to you? Some kind of game for your amusement? Are you really that bored? You've ignored the suffering of the world at the beginning of time. Why? Why do you refuse to make things better for everyone? I don't understand. Do you think we deserve to suffer?
Please, stop. I refuse to continue this conversation in front of a loved one's grave.
Fragment of Arceus, you say? Powerless, empty vessel. A disappointment. It was so close. You're nothing but a waste of time. Just another abandoned remnant of his. One day, those who oppose your twisted justice will turn to you. Even if it takes years, decades, centuries, I will conquer you.
Is that Magikarp looking for the staircase? I admire the persistence, even if it's spectacularly pointless. I'm not helping it.
Apparently he'll conquer Arceus. I'm not going to question it anymore. Is this flight entirely evolutions? Because I saw Sylveon, I saw Flareon, and now there's Leafeon. The only one that's not an evolution here is just Lucario so far. Yeah, hi Lucario. Oh, there's an Armor Rouge. 3 out of the 5 spawns here are evolution. There's Chestnut. Incineroar and Hisuian in Samurott. Hi, Ario. There's also an Empoleon here. Well, there's my starter. Stop trying to eat plastic! Boy. You are still within my line of vision. Just gonna get everyone to level 100 now. I just have to keep pressing enter. Oh. I ran out of them. I ran out of the XO candies. Haven't done that in a while. Oh, there's the staircase. Hi, Subtile. Blazikenite. That's actually hilarious. We get Blaziken and then the next fight is Blaziken.
I have my boy. Give me that 1 HP, please. No, I'm fine. Oh, it's 2 HP. Wow, no conversation this time? Really? We're in a desert! You should not be here! This is too hot for you! It's also too hot for you! What are you doing here? Hey, Diglett.
Yes. This creature only shows a fraction of itself above ground. I've seen what lies beneath, of course. I created it, after all. And no, I won't tell you. That's your burden to uncover.
I don't want to know! I don't want to know what's underneath! I'm fine just seeing a fraction.
I am perfectly content only seeing a fraction of that thing.
Oh, there's a Gyarados.
It's Shinkling, it's little keys. Cute.
That is a threat at display. It shakes its keys. Is at perceived foes to assert dominance. I understand exactly what it's saying, however. Perhaps it's best I don't translate.
Is it swearing at me? Arceus, was it swearing at me? If you're saying that you don't want to translate, was it swearing at me? Or giving me death threats? Is that what it was doing? Hey, bridge.
Lissy, hello.
What Pokemon are here? Hold on, I want to see what Pokemon are here. Oh! That's Galarian Articuno. Okay. They're now going the stairs. I'm going down here. So those were regional form of a legendary. Got it.
Light.
I'm out. I want to heal. Max revives. Getting a bunch of these. Goodbye, money. I'm fully out of money now. Let's see about selling some stuff. I do not need these.
So, you'll probably be leaving soon, huh? The summit's just up ahead. You don't look too thrilled, though. Let me guess. It feels like none of this really gave you answers, right? Dragged into all this weirdness, put through trial after trial, and for what? I suspect Master does know what this was all about. But, as usual, he's not willing to say a thing! Yeah, we're in the dark too. Just like you. We were called here to do something, apparently. Still, I'm really glad I got to meet you. You've got a good heart. So, hey, whatever happens next, please remember, you hold emotion, wisdom, and will. And with those, you can do anything. So don't let anyone untake that from you, okay? Even if the truth hurts, even if it feels like everything you did was pointless, you kept going, even when none of it made sense. That says it's more than anything else. So don't let anyone erase that. Don't let them tell you nothing matters. Keep moving forward. On our terms this time. On your terms this time.
Thank you, darlings. Oh, those were adorable. That was adorable. Actually, I still love this line. Wherever we don't want anything, it's just like nothing. Keep up the divine alpaca work. Pokemon.
Space Club I gave you earlier.
Me no take backsies.
Don't worry. I have no intention of taking it back from you. Can't help but wonder, though. Does that mean you found it interesting? Truthfully, I'm quite curious about what you're seeing.
I'm not telling you.
Fair enough. It is your reward, after all. Perhaps it's for the best. If it were something that caught my interest, it remained beyond my reach. No, I would truly hate that.
Okay, bye! We're at the summit!
Very well. Finally reached the top of Destiny Tower. Just as promised, it's time to set everything back to normal. But before that, there's something I want to tell you, Galaxy. Remember when I said I try not to interfere with the world? It's because every little change has consequences. For someone like me, who shaped the world itself, even the smallest action can throw everything out of balance. That's why I'm usually very careful about what I do. And even so, I still disrupted this place and brought you here, just because I was bored.
You were responsible for all this?
Yes. Because you being here doesn't affect anything at all. In other words, you have zero weight into the world's balance. It means that no matter what happens to you, even if you stayed trapped here forever, everything would carry on exactly the same. Friends, family, Pokemon. If you had any waiting for you, they wouldn't even notice you were gone. Your existence wouldn't leave a mark. Can you imagine what that means? You're someone I can keep here, play with, watch endlessly, and nothing would change. Isn't that wonderful? So tell me, knowing this, are you sure you still want to go back? Wouldn't it be better to stay here in the tower, battling forever with me watching you? You're the most interesting thing that's happened to me in ages. Well, what's your answer?
I still want to go back. Like, it's fun messing with you, Arceus, and everything, but I still want to go back. I'm sorry, but...
You really don't understand, do you? There's no one waiting for you. No one would even remember you were gone. You're zero weight, blank space. We'll never even noticed. Even if today you want to leave. Losing someone as fascinating as you, after spending so much time together. I'm not sure I can let you go after all.
Hi.
Well, time to fight Arceus!
Ouchie.
I love we can still use the plates to our advantage. The fact that Yuno tanked a Dark Pulse when she's weak to that. Yuno, you are absolutely amazing, darling. Yuno took half health from a flamethrower, but did not pass out from a Dark Pulse, which she's 2 times weak to.
Did you really think it would be that easy? This place. It's the only one that's ever truly cared about you.
I know. Freaking Yuno is an icon. I love her.
So tell me, why would you ever want to leave?
I don't want to stay. Not if it means being your plaything. Yeah, honestly.
You say that like you haven't enjoyed yourself ascending this tower with me.
I have, but I also know when things need to end. You apparently do not.
Or am I mistaken?
And she's gonna go down to this Dark Pulse. Yeah. The fact she was tanking those hits, though. She is amazing. That little deer is amazing. Rosa lived on 6.
So, surely you understand by now, don't you? If you keep going, you will only suffer more over and over.
No, I want to get out of here.
You're truly a stubborn, maddening little thing.
Ow! Bye-bye, Huggy.
Well, had enough.
No, I won't give up.
You're going to break if this continues. Do you truly believe there's something better waiting for you outside this tower? How exhausting you are.
You did get rid of the poison. Let's go. You're still poisoned. Yeah, I knew Lumiere was gonna go down quick. That's why I tried not to bring Lumiere out. Is Dark Pulse the only move you have left, Arceus? Because you seem to keep using it. That's the third turn in a row you've used only Dark Pulse.
So, this isn't about strength anymore, is it? No, you, no. I. It seems I've ruined all the fun, haven't I?
Finally, he let that last HP go.
So, that's how it is. This fragment was a failure after all. It seems I can't even keep something fun around me anymore. Am I really so irredeemable? Would you really rather keep hurting yourself than stay here and become something that actually matters? But oh well.
Will you let me go?
On one condition. Answer me this. There's truly nothing for you out there, yet still, you want to return. Why? Where does that resolve come from?
Even if I don't matter, I'll still try to become something meaningful. Yeah, honestly. I'm still gonna try and be something meaningful. Like, genuinely. Before I started streaming and doing YouTube stuff, like, and there are even times during it where I could not figure out what I could do that could possibly make people happy. And I eventually was like, no, I need to do something. And I'm going to make it as something that I also enjoy. If I can make people smile and be happy from my streams and videos, good. I will always welcome that. They make me happy, and I want to make others happy with them too. That's how it always is for me. Anything I make, it's not just for me, it's for others. And if I can enjoy it, then I know others can too. Because I want to do something meaningful. Of course.
Humans. You always like this, aren't you? Always reaching the most impossible things, even when they're told it's completely pointless. But if that's truly what you've chosen, then I will honor it.
Thank you, Arceus. What will you do after I leave?
Well, this didn't go the way I hoped. Finding you was a 1 in a million chance. So, I'll be left alone again with no one to entertain myself with. This fragment of me is boring, just like everything else. So, I'll shatter it to pieces. No, I haven't given up completely. Perhaps the next one will be something different. A fragment born without memories, without knowledge, free to become something new. One that might be worthy of bearing that name. Who knows? Regardless, this is where our path ends, yours and mine. You'll remember nothing of what happened here, nor of what you saw within the space globe, which, of course, shall shatter. Go now.
Goodbye.
Like I said, you'll remember a thing. Worlds are meaningless.
What about your true self? Isn't he watching?
Sharp of you. Of course I'd be.
Then at least a part of you will remember me.
Don't flatter yourself. The game is over. Pieces that no longer serve a purpose must be discarded, while those that may still provide a spark of entertainment shall return to their original blank state. Getting you will be easy, and yet I suppose I can be generous just this once, because you managed to make my existence slightly less dull. So, though I've been defeated, I've had a lot of fun. That's why it's only fair that I bid my opponent a proper goodbye. I'm glad that I chose to call you to this world. Fare thee well. I'd like to have that one, please.
Same bread as yesterday, huh, Mr. Ouse? Looks like you really liked it.
Yes. It was really crunchy, and had that perfectly fresh baked smell. I just couldn't resist getting it again. I'm glad to see you too, little buddy. I'm glad you're doing well.
Of course. It's all thanks to him that the business is going so nicely. That goes to you too, Mr. Ouse. We're always happy to serve regular customers. Just for you, that'll be 4 coins, please.
You're right. Let's see. This one is worth 1 coin. This one is worth 2.
Just a moment, sir. I'm sure I can figure this out. Sure, take your time. Oh, I'm suddenly behind him. Hi!
This is a little hard.
Do you need help?
You'd help me? I'm most grateful. So this was it. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Mr. House? Is everything alright? Yes, of course. Here's the money. Coins. I think I lost count of them again.
How? Never mind. Just give me whatever and I'll hand you the change.
Thank you, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. I wonder who it was that helped me earlier. Last time I was here, Mount Cornet looked so different. Right now, it looks so peaceful. I feel so at ease. Even if I lack a purpose in this world, even if there's no reason for me to stay, I want to move on. Yes. I don't think I could ever get bored of this.
We did run into him again. We saw the version of him that we kept seeing in the space globe. Fucking bitch. Hi. Hi, RCS. Fucking bitch. But we ran into him again. Yay. We ran into the nice him. Not this jerk one. All right. But that's the end of the game, guys. I'm actually just going to leave that one. And I actually want to see what Pokemon we would get if we restarted. Because like I said, the starters are random starters. Let's try a new game. I'm not going to pay attention to what he says anymore, though. Let me go. I don't care. Hi, RCS. It's still Galaxy. Yep, thanks. My good boy. Hey. Yes, cat. Oh. Hi, Arceus. You're in a very dark area now. I don't remember you being in such a dark area last time. That just gave me a headache. What Pokemon are they this time? Scorbunny. Chikorita. And Oshawott. Okay. Actually, not any choices that I would immediately take here. Hey! Yep, it randomizes from all of the starters. It's not randomized to a certain generation of starters. It randomizes all the starters. All right. But that is that, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy watching this and seeing me become brain dead with Insurgents earlier. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
And so you guys know, for all of June, I'm gonna be wearing this. Yes, I'm gonna have the flag. I'm gonna have the non-binary flag.
Yeah, no, this is a fun game. Arceus did at one point try to throw us off by saying that may have been one of the creation trio. The Garatina, Pokio, or the Garatina, Pokio, Dialga. At one of the plates, he tried throwing us off, making us think that may have been one of those three that did everything to Destiny Tower. And we get to the top and it's like, no, actually it was me the whole time. Like, dude, what? But I was honestly not surprised, considering the entire time it kept talking about how he was bored and how he was being slightly different with us. Honestly, maybe. It might be just figuring out all the Pokemon. But no, next stream will be Persona. You're getting to the end of Persona 3 Portable. And then Saturday is, of course, Fire Emblem Three Houses, as the new Fire Emblem game is going to be coming out towards the end of this year, basically. We don't know the specific day. We just know it's coming out sometime this year. So.
Yay!
That would be amazing. All right. I would say next stream for Persona 3 is getting close to it, because we're gonna be going up the tower. We're going to be going up the Tower of Demise, going up Tartarus. And that'll probably take a while. I'm probably not gonna want to continue streaming with that afterwards. So probably Tartarus this week, and then the end of the game next week. So we're finishing up Persona pretty soon. And given that it's estimated that we might be getting the new Persona 4, even though we're gonna be getting the new Persona 4 remake, like it's estimated we're gonna get that in 2027, like beginning of 2027 or something. We have time to also try and do another Persona game if we want. Or we could go to a different game as well. That's always an option. Yeah. And we're about halfway with Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're getting to the last 2 chapters of the first part of the game. Insurgents, we just need to beat that last Elite Four member and the champion, and we've technically beat that game. There is, of course, post-game stuff, but yeah. So we're getting close to the end for a couple of games. But I'm sure we can find others. Like, I know after we finish with the post-game as well with Insurgents, we're able to go to Pokemon Zeta. And technically we could do other Pokemon games too. But yeah, I have a few games that I could probably see about doing. All right. Oh my god, it actually closes it. Yeah, we could also do the shiny Lopunny hunting. It could just be a shiny hunting day. But yeah. Because I know that there are other shiny Pokemon that I want to try and get. Possibly. I don't really like using the sandwiches, though. I don't like using the sandwiches in Scarlet and Violet. Those are annoying.
Yeah.
Too annoying for the ingredients because to get the shiny power for it, you need to keep doing the Terra raids. Like the high level Terra raids, and even then, like, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get that ingredient. And it's like, oh. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I just don't like getting the Herba Mystica. It just means I have to try and get them without shiny luck or shiny enhancing stuff. Sadly, I ran out slowly but surely because of all the shiny hunting I've had to do. But either way, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! See you guys on Wednesday for Persona.